Welcome to the Love Rekindled show, where real stories, heartfelt advice, and expert guidance come together to help you create richer, more meaningful relationships. Meet your certified relationship coaches, Margo and Antonio Taylor. Through transformative coaching, informative workshops, and special events, the Love Rekindled community empowers families and couples to grow closer, communicate openly, and embrace the power of love. This is the Love Rekindled show. Let's begin.
For generations, the idea of submission in marriage has sparked intense debate, often rooted in tradition or misunderstood expectations. But in today's world, couples are asking new questions. Is submission about control or cooperation? Is leadership in marriage one-sided or is it shared? In modern relationships, there is a growing shift from dominance to partnership, where love is mutual, decisions are made together, and respect is the foundation. Let's explore what submission really means, how couples can redefine roles without losing identity, and how mutual honor creates harmony, not hierarchy. Guys, listen, welcome to the Love Rekindled show. We are super excited to have our special, listen guys, we have some special guests on our show tonight. We have the beautiful Korin Lane and her husband, Mr. Brian Lane. We are super excited to have them on with us tonight. So, guys, we say welcome. Thank you, guys.
Baby, you went super VIP tonight.
Hey, man, it's crazy.
You guys, listen, you gotta know when to do it. You gotta know when to roll it out. And for the lanes, we will do that. So again, guys, we want to say welcome.
Thank y'all.
Come on, man.
You guys,
we with the Taylors, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But you should have saw him Pat. You should have saw him Pat. You should have saw the Pat.
Yeah.
Make us feel good. So tell us, introduce yourselves to the community.
What's happening, family? I'm Brian Christopher.
I'm Korin Lane.
Listen, man, we are the Lanes.
Yes.
We are the owners of Train to Catch Planes. We're a video production studio. We specialize in podcasting, social media content creation, and everything else under the sun. We connect your purpose deeper to your voice and your voice on platform. That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what we do, right?
That's
That's
what
some
we
of
do.
what we do.
Love that.
What else?
That's
What you
some of
do?
what we do.
You do some stuff.
I'm a vocal coach.
Yeah.
I'm a worship leader. I'm also a worship director and a worship pastor.
Yes,
All
all
that.
the things.
All the things.
We worship all over the place.
We
over
be
here.
worshiping and whatnot.
Yes. Well, welcome to Lanes. Listen, this has been, from the moment that we, came to work with you guys,
It's been a
I
pleasure.
always wanted to have you guys on the platform.
Wow.
So to have you guys
Wow.
with us tonight,
Yeah.
Wow.
we are super, super excited.
Yay.
So really
So,
quick.
babe, before we get started, I just have to say this. I just have to say and do this, guys. We actually, of course, we first started Love Rekindled on another platform. You guys can see the difference now with working with you.
The elevation.
Wow.
And man, like, I'm just want to tell you, thank you. You run a professional business.
Wow.
Your vision is unmatched. You are that guy, and I really appreciate you.
Yes. So if you in need of any type of production,
Man.
Train to Catch Planes is the place to do it.
Hey, he ain't even paying us to say this.
Hey, man.
This guy's really good.
Hey.
Level up. The elevation is real.
Hey,
so
it's
we're-
real. I'm sitting here like,
The elevation.
They talking about me?
Yes,
Huh?
but what the truth
but guess
of the
what?
matter is,
They see the difference.
Yes.
They see the quality difference. Man, I can't tell
Absolutely.
you, Brian, how many inboxes and things that we get. Like, hey, y'all keep going. We see the difference. We see the
Wow.
up. And for real, we know that that's contributed to you and your vision and your hard work as well.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And we honestly,
Wow.
we really appreciate
and
it.
for
Thank you,
those of you
guys.
guys who are new to the Love Rekindle community, guys, we started at the dining room table. Okay, so let me tell you something. You can start anywhere. If you
Yes.
have a message, if you have something that you have to say, you can
And a
start
purpose.
anywhere. But Train to Catch Planes has definitely elevated our brand. It has taken the
Yes.
Love Rekindle to the next level. So we would be remiss if we wouldn't sit down with the Lanes and welcome them to our community, and so you guys could get to know who they are and know more about who they are and what they stand for. So again, guys, we're excited to have you guys on the platform. So you know what? Let's go ahead and get into
Yeah.
it. How long have y'all been married? How many
Oh.
kids y'all have? Let's just go ahead and get into
Yeah,
it.
'cause we done paying bills now. Now let's get into it. We don't pay the bills. Let's get
Pay all
into
the
it.
bills, okay? Let's get into it.
All the bills are paid.
That thing was serious. I'm looking like, dang.
Me, I did that.
Talking about yes, who, me?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
beautiful,
you.
man. Listen, okay. You said how long
How
we
long
been
have you
married?
guys been married?
How long we been married?
kids?
How long we been married?
We'll be married 16 years.
16 years.
In November.
In November.
That's 16 years.
But guess what? We got 30 years in the book,
30
though.
years. Known each other.
30 years in the game.
30 years in the book.
Yeah.
You know
Now,
what I'm
Korean
saying?
don't even look 30 now. You, Brian, on the other hand.
See, that was the thing, though.
what I'm
Y'all
saying. That's
see,
what I'm
they
saying.
halfway passed the test because normally when we say that, they be like, "Oh, y'all don't look low."
It's
But
just me.
that was just halfway
No,
past the
I
test, bro.
said it
Like,
right. Korean don't look 30.
but you got it all over you.
You got 31, 32.
But yeah, man, we
Wow, 30 years.
we met in
Wow.
1995. We was in
Wow.
ninth grade.
Ninth grade.
Of course, we originally from Cleveland, Ohio. We met in high school as
Okay.
freshmen. Crazy, my daughter just started high school today, so
Oh
she's
my
a freshman.
God.
So for real, like I'm looking at her like.
So
You better not go meet your husband.
That's so see what I'm
You
saying?
better not meet
Like
your
for
husband
real, bro.
this
Like
year.
I met my wife
Yeah.
that year.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
weird.
She in ninth grade.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Yeah, you know
So-
what? It's
You know,
good because
when you sitting in that daddy seat, it hit a little different.
Yeah.
But when you riding the bus, it's open season. You feel what I'm saying? Listen,
Yeah,
it's so
man.
funny how
So-
things work itself
Yeah, it's
out
crazy,
in a
man.
circle.
So so ninth grade we met. We became high school sweethearts.
Yeah.
All the way through high school. My best friend.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like for real, my best friend. Like my
Good,
rider.
good.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when we got together, like she started to divert me from things I was involved in
wow.
because I
That's
wanted to
good.
be with her instead.
There you go.
Right,
You know what I'm
There
saying?
you go.
Like,
That's how I go
like
most
for
of the
real.
time.
Like it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But she, you know, she was blessed enough to get her car at a young age.
I was.
As soon as she turned 16, her
Like
mama got
most
her
girls.
car. You know what I'm saying?
She came from a good family.
Yeah. So as soon as she got the car, I'm on the
were
passenger.
rolling.
But I'm mad though because she had a stick.
I learned on a stick shift.
She learned on a stick shift, so I couldn't drive her stick. You know what I'm saying?
So she taught you how to drive a
So I'm
stick.
on the passenger side like this, just
Brian, you
changing
ain't
the
trying to
tape.
learn-
I was changing the tapes.
Ooh, in the
No,
ta- in
no,
the
but that's an
cassette
important
player.
job. The
That's the
DJ
tape.
in the car is important.
Yeah,
I was
back then,
changing the
especially
tape.
back then.
Hey, dog, she did let me try to drive it one time. I
Yeah,
messed that
and
thing
couldn't
up. She
do
said,
it.
"Get out my
No,
car."
let's
I
switch.
said, all right. It was all good though. It was all good. What else, girl? What else?
So high school,
Yeah.
ninth grade, y'all vibing, y'all spend time together. And what happened after high school? So y'all together the whole time in high school?
Yeah, whole time in high school.
Whole time in high school. When we graduated, I went to college. He went to the military. And we were long distance for what, a year?
Oh yeah, y'all finna give us this story. Y'all stop slow walking me. Give me this story.
were
30
long
years, I'm
distance.
gonna cross my
Yeah.
legs.
We was long distance for about a year.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
so-
saying? I had her name tatted on me 3 times. She had my name tatted on her.
Oh, y'all was
You know what I'm
dangerously
saying?
in love.
Yeah, no, it was for
Beyonce
real.
and Jay.
Y'all was
Like,
that
yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah.
No, it was legit.
It was
Oh,
that. It was that.
jeez.
We were
High,
in
you know,
love.
for real, had her name here. Crazy.
We were in
yeah.
love.
Oh, so
Yeah.
let's continue.
See,
This is
Antonio
good.
started
So in the
dig
Army
now.
and college.
So-
Yeah, so he went to Air Force. I went to college.
Okay, the Air Force.
We were long distance for a year. The long distance broke the mess up out of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was. He always says I broke up with him, but that's not true. It was mutual.
Who covered their
we-
tattoo?
Okay, it was, but that was like
Who
after
covered
the
their
fact.
tattoo?
That was after the fact.
Whoever
It
covered the
was-
tattoo broke up, right?
I agree.
No.
It felt like the wedding ring came
agree.
off.
We were already broken up.
I agree with Brian.
Anyway.
Nah, man.
We were
Don't
like
make me
it
passionate.
was very tumultuous because we were used to being together
Yes, yes, I
every
can see how that
waking
can really
moment.
just-
You know what I
every day,
mean?
every day.
So the distance was just it was tough. It was tough on us. And we
But the
we
thing is,
split.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. She went to the college, right? Mm-hmm. She started sorority life.
I did.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I call her. You know what I mean?
She on the yard.
I'm like, I'm hearing Stump the Yard going on in the background.
so
You know what I'm
cap.
saying? I'm like, what you doing?
No, he just hearing guys in the
She like,
background.
I'm just braiding hair for extra money.
You see the laugh?
Who hair you braiding? Who hair you braiding? She only braided my hair. You know what I'm saying?
Who in between your legs that you got to braid?
And that was dramatic
Yeah,
too.
but
Who
that's-
you got between your
Who
legs?
you got between your legs? I'm like, I'm just
I'm glad we
braiding.
didn't have no iPhones. So you got a FaceTime.
This is
baby,
our
okay?
cordless phone.
I think that's fair though.
Nah, for real. You braiding somebody's hair where they sit.
Yeah, that's
Where
fair.
they sit.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you're right.
So she doing sorority life, boom, 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 boom. I'm in the military struggling because I'm having trouble adapting to a military life because I'm straight out in
Absolutely.
Cleveland. So I'm having issues. You know
Right.
what
She
I'm saying?
having fun and you struggling.
Yeah, and the thing is, you know, coming from where we come from, drinking is nothing.
Right, right,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Smoking is nothing. None of that is
Right.
nothing. So you know, I'm drinking, I'm
Yep.
kicking it,
Yep.
but I'm underage. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So I got caught up in this whole little underage thing. It was a lot. So now she break up with me. So now I'm on E&J heavy.
Yeah.
I did not break up with
Not
him.
E&J.
It was
I was on E&J
mutual.
heavy.
No, I used to
I was
call
on
him
E&J so heavy.
Not
That
the
irk and
E&J.
jerk.
Not the E&J. Yeah.
That irk.
The brand.
Korin, you about to took him out, honey. He on the
It was
E&J.
messed up.
So
It
y'all
was
didn't
messed
broke up.
Yeah, we
Life
broke up.
happens.
Nah, so we broke up, man.
And
Life
everybody-
happened. We spent about 6 years apart.
But hold on, before you go there, because I really gotta state the depth of our purpose together.
For sure.
We was literally born in the same hospital,
Wow.
2 weeks apart, both to teenage mothers. Both our social security middle numbers is the same.
You talking
Like-
about destiny.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Before we get there,
Yeah.
we gotta understand the depth.
Yeah, the depth.
Like
Yeah.
this my road dog for
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before we left, we went from best friend to girlfriend, boyfriend to engaged.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we was like engaged.
Yeah.
When you know she went to the mill, I gave her my mom's wedding ring.
Yeah.
That's a promise
the
joint.
family.
Yeah, my mama gave
yeah.
me the ring.
Y'all-
like
y'all was
boom.
deep.
You see what I'm saying? Like it was like
yeah.
that. So that's what I'm saying. It's super important to understand the depth
Yes.
of
Our
how
bond.
we were
Our bond.
before the situation.
Because it helped
Yeah.
understand how it came back
Yes.
together.
Yes.
Yeah.
So y'all was deep. That was,
No.
all
it
of that was
yeah.
alignment.
Like we was super.
We'll say
so-
yoked.
Yeah.
We was yoked at that
Yeah,
point.
for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? So yeah, we was apart 6 years.
Yeah, apart 6 years.
Now you tell us how you broke up with Brian.
We were it was a mutual decision. I stand on that, even though he just found a letter that I
Korin,
wrote
just
him.
feed your camera. Cause
I stand on that. But he did find a letter though that I wrote to him.
I still got
And
found a letter.
He found
that
the
you
letter
wrote.
that I wrote, and it did legit say that I broke up with him, which is so weird. Because all these years I stood on that, and he found evidence, but
So your perspective was skewed.
it was cute, I guess.
So guys, we're
It
getting
was cute.
we getting live what
Front row
happened.
seat.
So,
Front row
It was cute.
So guys, we're getting live
It
what
was.
happened when husband is right and wife is wrong. She was still try to be wrong and know she
She
wrong.
said, even though I found a letter that
proved
stated,
He did find a
I
letter that
said
proved
it.
I even looked at the handwriting. I was like, yo, I know I ain't write that. But I did. That was
Yeah.
me. I signed it and everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh man! If we get nothing else out today, guys, we see firsthand, fellas. You see
It
what we
was
dealing with
legit.
firsthand.
So Korin, she broke up with
Yeah.
Brian.
I broke up with Brian.
make that clear.
It's clear.
She broke up.
And
Yeah, she
then
broke up.
6 years apart.
We
6
spent
years apart.
6 years apart.
So
Did y'all have contact in between? It was just like a clean break.
It wasn't a clean break.
it was some stuff.
I would say I'm the one who kept in contact with him.
Okay.
He didn't keep in contact with me,
Okay.
if that makes sense. Like I periodically would
Check
like I
in.
people searched him before. Like if I just lost complete contact, like at that time you could people search.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
they'll show you their
Oh, we
address,
remember.
their
Oh, we
phone
know.
number,
Hatter.
everything.
There's an date
Hatter.
of birth.
Right.
And
Exactly.
date of birth.
Like crazy.
So you know you got
All
the right
that.
person.
Right.
all
Like
that.
it was that was kind of weird. To think about that now is weird. But that's how one time that I found him, you know what I mean, at that time. And
Called my house.
I would have, did I call you?
At that time, you called my
At
house.
that time I did call his
Oh, we
house.
gonna believe Brian.
And
Brian,
my-
we gonna believe what Brian say.
At that point, my home situation was very different.
Yeah, because even the times that I would reach out to him to keep up with him, it's a lot that I didn't know that was going on in his life. You know what I mean? I was just like, I wonder what he's doing. I wonder how it's going. Love of my life.
Right.
Like that was
Right.
in my inside of me, inside
Right.
of my head.
Right.
With just keeping up with him, you know,
Right.
seeing like where he's at, because we were living two different lives.
And
Like,
let's be
legit.
clear, y'all were friends early
Yeah, yeah.
on.
Oh,
best
yeah.
friends, so it's
For sure.
hard
Yeah.
to kind of really just cut that time. Be like,
Like
Yeah.
looking back, it was traumatic.
Yeah.
For
Well,
real,
it was
trauma.
very traumatic.
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
For real.
Yeah.
We
Y'all got
didn't-
me on the
we
edge of my
didn't
seat
deal.
because I want to know how y'all how
So-
it came. Yeah, I'm on the edge of my seat.
So listen. So 6 years apart. You know, we got different dynamics going on at this point. Then this little thing called MySpace hit.
maybe.
Y'all remember MySpace?
Yes, MySpace.
MySpace,
That was
yeah.
like the first social media platform for
Yeah.
real.
So this thing called MySpace hit, and at this point, you know, I'm out the military. I done went to school. I'm part owner of a music studio and a video studio in Orlando, Florida.
Okay.
So I'm living a whole different life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm living a whole different life. So much so, I even had a wife at that point. You know what I'm saying? And I will say, you know, anytime I tell this story, because it was such a dramatic story.
Absolutely.
Anytime I tell this story, I always say that she had nothing to do with the demise of anything that happened with us.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll always say she was the perfect wife, but she wasn't my wife.
Right.
That makes sense.
You understand?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And we could talk about that.
That's
That's a whole nother.
Oh,
It's a whole
no,
nother
listen,
show.
trust me,
That's a whole
nother
thing.
show.
You know we know.
It's a whole nother
We
show.
get
You know what I'm saying? But this little thing called MySpace hit, and you know I'm on MySpace at that time. I'm doing graphic design. I'm doing photo shoots. I'm working with artists. I'm recording vocals at that point. I'm
You living your life.
yeah
You
yeah
doing
yeah.
it.
I done recorded Bun B for the Beyonce song and
Yeah.
all this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You at the top of your game.
We rocking.
Yeah.
We rocking. So MySpace, I get a message. Doop. It's her stepsister. What's up, Brian? It been so long. And if you remember when MySpace popped, you remember how fun it was reconnecting with
Yes,
everybody
yes, yes.
because we
Yeah,
hadn't
you didn't
connected
see
with
nobody.
nobody.
I
Y'all
never
was
experienced
on-
my.
y'all was
I
on-
did.
see,
So I
so
missed it.
okay, so
Yeah.
it's just like whenever you got on social media, you started reconnecting with everybody. But when MySpace hit, everybody was just going crazy
Right.
reconnected. Like, cause this first time we seen each other since high school.
Right.
Yeah.
Some people you ain't seen since elementary.
Right.
Like it's going like that. So I ain't seen them. Her
Yeah.
stepsister in years. So she's like, "What's up, Brian? I see you doing your thing." Da 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 da. And I'm like, "Yeah, what's up? What's up? Where your sister at?
Let's get to the point.
Where your sister at? Oh, she in Atlanta. She signed to a record deal. She da 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 da. Oh yeah, she in Atlanta. I'm in Orlando. That's only like 6 hours.
Yeah, that's close. That's very close.
She ain't too far.
But so I'm like, "Oh yeah." I said, "How she doing?" I say, "Hey, send me a picture of her." You know what I mean?
I got to make sure.
Yeah, she sent me a picture. The girl done glowed up. She a whole artist now.
I'm going to
She a
Atlanta.
whole artist. I'm looking like, dang, look at her. The little, she plickety plow. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, right.
for real. She done glowed up.
Yeah.
She in artist mode. I'm talking
Yeah.
about for real. She got a whole record deal now. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, oh, she look good. Oh, she got a son now, too. Dang, she got a son? Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, send me a picture of her son, too. You know.
Yeah.
I'm being nosy.
Yeah, I'll do it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, boom, she sent me the picture. Hey, send her, how it happened? Did I send her my number?
Yeah.
I said, hey, give her my number.
Yep.
She gave you my number,
And I called.
and it was a wrap.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I called, and I think at that point we were probably, it probably was like maybe 4 years.
Yeah,
Apart?
probably four and a half. Something
Four
like
So
that.
we're looking like
About
mid-20s,
4.5
26,
years
So at that
25.
point, by that time, we was like 25.
Yeah, we were like
so
25.
yeah, we was
yeah.
like 25 at that point.
And
So-
and I started like once she got his number and stuff, I started calling.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and just
catching up.
catching
Catching
up.
up.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Y'all
We
had
just
6
catching
years.
up,
Friend,
and we
catch up.
catching up with my friend.
yeah, we were catching up.
That's
We
a
would
lot of catch
we
up.
would- we wouldn't talk like like on the everyday stuff in the beginning, but it was frequent.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean? And then the more and more that we talked,
The connections
the
came
more
back.
and more frequent it became.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? Then the more and more we started the what ifs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
dang, I
over
wonder
here.
what it would have been like
If we would.
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
man, I wonder if
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
you know what I
I could
mean?
definitely see
and
that.
it was weird because it was a lot of things that because we were so, it was so blissful. It was so fairy tale-ish. We were in a whirlwind. We were almost in our made up world.
Yeah.
At that
I could
time.
imagine.
That we're just dreaming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We like, oh, what if it, da, da, da. We didn't consider
Nobody.
a lot of the dynamics.
Yeah.
There was
We
a lot
didn't
of things
consider
we didn't consider.
the wife. We did not consider my son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we were
Right.
just like,
Yeah.
we feel it, and this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
what
We're
it
in
should
the
have,
here.
could have been.
So yeah, that's a thing. But I always have to be very conscious in telling the depth of how that happened. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna really go into it, but it was some of the hardest times I ever been through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
having to navigate.
It was a
this space.
lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
a lot.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
It was a
navigate.
lot to navigate.
We
Totally
definitely
understand.
You know what I'm saying? Ended up on some rock bottom stuff. Go ahead.
Let me ask
Yeah.
y'all this. Going through what y'all went through and bringing it and pulling it back together again. And the reason why I wanted you guys to definitely share that, you know, some parts of your story, because a lot of times people do live with those what ifs. But very few times people act on it.
it.
Yeah.
Right?
Very true.
So to meet a couple that was you know, in high school, in love, and figuring life out, and life happens where you guys go your separate
Yeah.
ways, but fate bring you guys back together. It's a true testament to what real love is all about. And, you know, sometimes when we detour
Yeah.
our lives and do other
That's
things,
it.
when God had this for
It
us
was
the
on
entire
track.
time.
Yeah.
You know, we have to go through some things to get
There's a
back
price
to
to
what
pay.
we need to be.
Yeah.
And I think that y'all's story is so unique. I think it's amazing to like sit here and listen to the story, because we didn't know the depths of it, but we
Yeah.
knew that you guys
Yeah.
had a reconnection that happened, and we was like, man, this will be great
Yeah.
to bring this to the platform so people and couples can hear, because there is somebody that's listening to this show
Yeah, for
that
sure.
feel like I let that one go away. I let that person
Yeah.
that I felt like I can do life with, that we were friends with, because the connection and foundation that y'all built early on, that's that thing that
That what
makes you
brought y'all back
sustain
together.
life
Yeah, for sure.
together.
For sure.
Yeah.
And you don't even realize it, like building that love, that trust, that best friend. Like
Yeah.
I 3 tattoos, y'all was listen.
Yeah, I
y'all
think-
was knee deep. You and me.
Yeah, and I think the thing more interesting me sitting here listening to you guys, like I got to remember how it was to like first fall in love.
Yes.
Like and I think people forget
Yes,
man.
we get away from that.
they forget that feeling.
Yes.
Yup.
And if people can ever go back to that feeling, you
Yes.
can almost work through anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
And it's funny, Tonio, you bring that up, man, because when we came back, that was the feeling we had.
Yeah.
It was a new falling in love, a new connection, a new, but with something familiar.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That you've been yearning for years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Feeling
That's
all
the part right there.
voids.
Yeah,
Really
there was-
feeling whole.
Yeah.
There was time. I mean, for if I'm speaking for me, the times that we were apart, I had a tough time moving on.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I would entertain relationships, or you know what I'm saying, like be in situationships, but in my mind, I was always like, yeah, not gonna get too deep.
I had
Right.
that girl messed up.
Maybe one, because he may come around, and then what if I'm in a relationship when he
Yeah.
come around and did like
So
that's how I thought.
So the whole time you always saved space.
Always save space.
Oh, man.
So this is like this is real soul ties and a soul.
for real.
For sure.
Yes.
Like, so you hear people say soul mate, but people
Yes.
really don't understand. I remember like having, because like you, I've been married before, and I remember just telling Margo, like, man, I didn't even know what love really was. Like true love.
Yeah.
Like you just don't know. And what I realized before me, I just like people a lot. I never loved nobody.
Wow.
Like, because
Yeah, man.
you understand is a difference when you really love somebody. Everything look and feel different.
Yeah.
And you can't shake it.
Yeah.
You just can't shake it.
Couldn't
That's it,
shake
man.
it.
So let me
Couldn't
ask
shake
y'all
it.
this: when y'all circle the block and y'all really, you know, got
What
your
they do,
lives-
baby?
y'all circled that block.
We definitely circled the
That block was circled.
definitely
circled, baby,
circled the
with a
block.
seal, and y'all sealed it.
It was
Yeah, we
sealed.
definitely
It was
circled that
circled.
block.
No, baby, with the seat laid back too.
What?
And I had a red Cadillac with
I
white
sure
leather.
did, with the seat really far back.
Diamond in the back.
So when
Yeah.
you guys decided to circle the block, my question is, was it everything y'all thought it would be?
That's what people want to know.
Here you go.
I'm glad you answered the question.
So
That's the question, baby.
whenever we
Is
get
it
to that,
everything that you imagine?
whenever we get to that part, I always say, when we came back together, we had baggage, but some of it was Walmart and some of it was Louis Vuitton.
Let's talk about it.
So it was a different situation.
Yeah.
The love brought us back together. The history brought us back together. But we've lived 6 years of crucial years apart.
The
Right.
cleanup was difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The cleanup was difficult.
We went from we talking about
In those critical years.
these are
that
critical
y'all-
Yeah,
years.
those are
Yes.
We
critical
talking about
years
Shaping years.
of
20, 21,
adulthood.
22, 23, 24.
Shaping.
The shaping years. We were separate.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? She going through what she going through. I'm going through what I'm going through.
Y'all got to bring it all together.
And now we come back together. And some of the baggage was Walmart, some of it was Louis Vuitton.
Now we got to heal each other.
But now I find myself, and she found herself looking at somebody we didn't really know.
That's what I wanted to get into.
Yep.
That's why
Yep.
I asked the question, because that's
Yep.
what I wanted to get into.
Yeah,
And
for
so
real.
when you make that kind of connection after, like you said, you guys live separate lives,
Yep.
and you guys grew different than what you were before. So pulling it back in, what was that aha moment where it was like, okay,
How did that look, guys?
what
How-
did
how
that look like?
The part where we was like, wait a minute, this is different.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
you're not. I don't. Things have changed with you. I love you, but okay. So
Yes,
what do we
so
do?
much had changed. So much had changed. There was a lot about his life, even him as an adult, I didn't experience.
Yeah.
Those are the years that we were absent.
Mm-hmm.
The things that I experienced as an adult, he didn't know me as that.
Correct.
My life changed so much. You know what I mean? I was a single parent for one. I would, he was my first partner. You know what I mean? My first everything. So
Yeah.
now I've
You don't gotta experience-
experienced, you know what I'm saying? Different people, different, I changed.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I
Absolutely.
became very, very calloused. I became very insecure. I became, like all those different, I guess things that I probably think that if we were together, I would have never experienced.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I
get
came
it.
back to the relationship with a lot of regret
Yes.
And resentment.
and resentment. Like
And shame.
I
And a
brought
little shame. Yeah.
shame.
Yeah.
Like it affected our intimacy level. It
Yeah.
affected my security, how I felt about myself,
Yeah.
because I had gone through, guys, rejection and
Yes,
all these
yes,
different
yes,
things
yes.
that I
And
was
when-
like,
and thinking back when you
culture
guys were
shock.
together back then, it was pure.
Yeah.
Because that was your
Yeah.
first for everything.
Yeah, first for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the
after
cleanup.
going
The
through
cleanup,
it, yeah.
man. The cleanup.
It's a
yeah,
big cleanup,
I was
bro.
so
It's a
I
big
didn't
cleanup.
realize how different I was until we, I think it's cool. The best part about it, I think it is us coming back together. We were able to highlight the areas of ourselves that we probably never would have saw
If y'all stay together.
if we would have, if we'd have stayed together, or if
You
he,
wouldn't have reconnected.
I wouldn't have been it wouldn't have been on the forefront of my mind.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
see what you're
I probably
saying.
would have just kept going like
Right,
that.
right, right.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, who
Yeah.
knows what I would end up being?
Yeah.
You know what I
Correct.
mean? But
I get it.
I saved her.
be quiet. Us coming back together highlighted the areas of our lives that I believe we saved each other.
For sure.
In that regard, because
Yeah, for
both
sure.
of us would have been just going on
Yeah.
in life, and who knows who we would have become.
So, Brian, how did y'all navigate that? So I hear what happened. So in those moments where I'm not identifying who you were, you showing up a little different, this going on. You
Yeah.
know she feeling a little insecure.
Yeah.
You having your issues.
Yeah.
How did y'all navigate that?
Man, it was nothing easy about it. I remember sitting on one side of the couch looking down at her and feeling like I ain't know her at all.
Yeah.
Because she was just she had so many walls up. You know what I'm saying? She was so, like, she used to be all clean, touchy,
Clingy,
clingy, all on me. I
extra.
couldn't go nowhere without her. Like, now she like,
Wow.
I'm like, ooh,
Wow.
and I done left.
Wow.
I done left everything.
Yeah.
I came to Atlanta. I
Yeah.
left businesses.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
left
he left
network.
everything.
I left, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because she had a record deal.
Yeah.
I'm doing music. I said, oh, you got the record deal? Music always bonded us, though. So we came back
Let's make it
together on
happen.
the music. Oh, we coming back. Oh, you in Atlanta?
Let's
At
make it
that
happen.
point, Atlanta
We the
was-
milk.
Yeah, Atlanta. The original So Def sign was still up. It was different then.
Milk.
Oh, I'm coming straight to Atlanta. So, music was the one thing that kept us cordial.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I would say everything else was pretty tough. So with music keeping us cordial, business kept us.
So through
Cordial.
music, y'all found friendship.
Yeah. So through music
Y'all
was
found the
that's
new-
where we related.
Yeah, our relatability.
Yeah, we
yeah.
related
Gotcha.
through music. So we ended up opening up a studio in Stockbridge.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we was running the studio. It was strictly music at that point. You know what I'm saying? So we had a lot of artists coming through there. 1017, Zaytoven and all them. They
Yes,
come
sir.
through there, all that. You know what I'm saying? But our situation was so toxic. Like I'm emptying bottles. Like
Yeah, it was toxic.
I'm going crazy. Like
Yeah.
'cause I'm just doing music because that was the environment too. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, yeah.
But that's where I was taking refuge in that because I
Right.
wasn't getting it here. So I'm like, okay, well, so I don't want to it was hurtful not to feel the love coming that I desired from this.
Right.
So of course we turned to other things.
Don't turn
Right,
to the
right.
bottom.
Yeah. So that was my thing. You know what I'm saying? Turn to work, turn to the liquor. And that's what I was on.
When you found
Wow.
yourself in that space, Brian, when you was navigating, you know, just trying to figure out, you know, how do we get through this? Like, because I think that's the thing. A lot of times couples get in spaces and they just don't know how to take the steps, right? How to navigate. How do we get ourselves out of this dark space, especially in a lot of times when a relationship has history, right?
Yeah.
Because people don't realize, you know, in relationships, in life, and as life takes its journey, you have your ups and downs. You have your peaks and valleys,
Yeah.
like in anything. So marriages, you have those times where you like extremely all in love, and then life start happening, businesses get busy, and you know, then y'all got to pull it back in and find each other. So my thing is, it's like with everything that you had going on, Brian, with navigating and turning to, you know, the music and the bottle, and you know, just seeing your wife being different. So when you guys pulled it in, though, you know, to say, hey, we're going to take this ride together. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get in this car. We're going to finish the journey that God created for us to have. Because let's be clear, with all the things that happened at the beginning, you guys were destined to be together.
Sure.
A detour happened, and that's fine. So you find yourself again, you working through getting to know your wife, you getting to know him. What was that turning point for y'all to say, hey, listen, we came in this thing different, but we are committed to this thing, to love each other, to get through this, to pull it in,
Because
to
for
work
us, it
on
was
our
therapy.
marriage.
We had to go to therapy. Was the turning point for us.
Right.
What was that point for y'all? Was like, man, let's
turn the
Walmart.
corner.
So yeah, it was Walmart. It's funny because we talk about Walmart baggage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's so funny. I've always been a reader, even through everything. I've always been me. I was known as the coolest nerd you'll ever meet. You know what I'm saying? So I've always read, and I was reading a book called "Do You" by Russell Simmons. You know Russell Simmons, he a music mogul.
Right.
So you know back then was one of my inspirations. But I was reading this book called "Do You," and it was a good book. But the whole time he was just talking about, you know, you gotta center yourself. You gotta put yourself first. It was self. Do you. And I was like, at that point, man, I was so tired. I was tired of doing me. I was tired of doing me. Me got me to rock bottom.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
I'm at rock bottom.
I feel you.
I'm now raising a son. On a Tuesday, I didn't have a son. On a Wednesday, I got a whole son that I'm raising.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
I got a whole wife who's soon to become my ex-wife that I'm lying to. Doing me got me to rock bottom.
Yeah.
I needed more than doing me.
Yeah.
Right.
We go to Walmart one night, studio. We gig to gig because we was early still, you know, so it's still check to check.
Yeah.
I believe I was down to like $20 until the next
$20
day.
at least.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we have had
you know
times
what
like
I'm saying?
that. Trust me.
Yeah, $20 to the next thing hit. You know what I'm saying? And we was walking through Walmart, and I looked over at the books. I always look at books, and I seen this dude like on the cover, cheese and big with this mustache and suit on, and the title said 8 Steps to the Successful Life You Want. And I was looking, 8 Steps to the Successful Life You Want by a dude named Creflo Dollar. And I was like, what is this? So I said, man, I want to get this book.
Yeah.
I don't know why I want to get this book. I want to get this book. I said, should I get it? I got $20. Book 14.
But
You know what
God.
I'm saying?
Book was $14.
But
You know what I'm
God.
saying? She said, get the book. Get the book. So I got the book. Took it to the house, started tearing that book up. Oh, man, it's a God book. This about God. Oh, you can have success through God? Oh, this a cheat code. My heart started changing reading this book. 'Cause it got scriptures in it. It got practical steps in it. And for real, and it's speaking my language for business.
Right.
I said, oh, man, book's so cold. Next week, I went and got her own copy. She tearing the book up. Boom, 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 boom. Now, again, because we gig to gig, we money to money, sometimes we would sign up for karaoke competitions so we could go smash it real quick and get
Get that money
$150.
and go, because we know what we do.
Yeah, we know what we do.
This easy.
I got,
we definitely winning this.
I got my personal Beyonce wherever I go.
We definitely winning.
We definitely winning. Yeah. So we go to this bar on Old Nat.
On who?
On Old Nat.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. Old Nat. We at this bar on Old Nat. So I go over to the bar. She getting ready to sing, but I'm chopping it up with everybody at the bar. And, you know, she do her thing. I ain't even really paying attention because we just here to get the $150.
Because we win.
Yeah, we win. Well, we know we gonna get that.
I
So
know.
we sitting here, and these boys start arguing at the bar about a pastor, and he don't do no good. He just be blah 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 blah. And then he said the name, and it was the same person who wrote the book I was reading.
So we was like,
So I got a voice in this now.
I said, wait a minute. I ain't realize he had it was like his old church right up the street. We said his church up the street from
his
here?
church up the street.
From here?
Now I'm
I
getting my
said,
purpose.
So now, he got a church up the street from where? Right up here on that.
I said, right up there, right.
I said, babe, you know the dude who book we reading? He got a church up the
We
street.
going Sunday.
She said, it was Saturday night.
Yeah.
She said, we going in the
Going in the
morning.
morning.
I said, I've been kicking it. I ain't trying to go in the morning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go next week. You know what I'm saying? I got
We going in the morning.
That's how it works.
Yeah. We go next week. But, man, she woke up that next morning. We woke me up, and we got on that highway. We hit Old National, and we went to this church, man. And long story short, because that testimony crazy in itself, but we found every bit of purpose in God that we could have ever found. And walking into there, like that was our turning point. We needed a healer.
Yes.
Like we needed a healer.
Yes.
Like we needed
A real
the
one.
healer.
A real one.
Yeah.
What?
The healer.
We needed the healer. That was the only thing that pulled us out the pit.
Yeah.
When we talk about grace, when we talk about God's love and favor,
Yeah.
that was the only thing that pulled us out of that pit.
Yeah.
Because we was both rock bottom.
And it's crazy because you're going to have judgmental people that think something, and people that heart really right, they really see like how y'all started, what y'all went through.
Yeah.
It was all designed by him.
Yeah.
And everybody like to put their spin on what you should and shouldn't do,
They
but you got to
can.
find a say.
And that's fine.
One thing I realized
Yeah.
in marriage, if you live long enough and you be in it long enough, you're going to have a turning point.
You gonna have a turning
It's going to
point.
be a turning point. It's going to be a turning point where you have to surrender for
Yeah.
real in your
Yeah.
marriage
Yeah.
and say, you know what,
It was a surrender.
I can't do this on my own, in my own strength, with my own will. And I think a lot of times that's where a lot of us fall short in marriage.
Yeah.
We try to do it on our own. Listen, guys, we
You can't.
cannot do it on our own. And so I find that so significant because I wanted to know what was that turning point.
Yeah.
And when the turning point is, opening your marriage up to God, inviting God into your marriage, that's when the real shift happens.
Yep.
It's just funny, like, we sit down and we talk to couples, and every couple that's thriving is one thing that they have in common. They have a love for God.
Yes.
And I can tell you early on in our relationship when I didn't know God, my wife always had a knowing of God. She always prayed. Your boy was lost.
Yep.
But I understand God needed me.
on.
At the moment I got aligned, man, your marriage would be so much better.
It does. It
Man.
does.
Yeah, man.
It does. That I can say for us, that was the best thing we could have ever done.
Yeah.
Was to invite God and make God the center of our marriage, because it really changed things. And just hearing y'all's story, it really touches me a lot, because it's so many people, I'm sure,
That can
that's
relate.
out here that can relate,
Yeah.
but never get the chance.
Yeah.
Never get that chance to do it. Never get that chance to get it right. Never get that chance to spend their life with the person God destined for them to spend their lives with. And so with that being said, y'all purpose is great. The work that you guys got to do in the kingdom is great, because you guys have been through some things.
Yeah.
But to see you guys today, to see you guys on the other side, to see you guys thriving, to see you guys beautiful family, the way you guys have the family hustle and work and have the family business, and y'all daughter's doing her thing. You guys are supporting. The thing is this, what I'm learning, and I'm in a space of my life where I'm realizing, is that, man, we got to be obedient.
Yeah.
Our obedience is tied to so much.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
And I think the most interesting thing-
even when
Go on,
one
sorry,
second, baby. Even when I think about Brian saying that y'all reconnected and he moved from Orlando, had that not happened, a whole lot of things wouldn't have happened.
sure.
A whole lot of lives wouldn't have been
sure.
touched. And I'm sure you guys did a lot of ministry, a lot with singing and things like that.
Yeah.
But it's no telling what would have happened if the reconnection wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
I'll add to it real quick, because when we talk about things that are connected to our things that are connected to our destiny, we spent 10 years, we spent a decade doing youth ministry, training young people. I've trained young people how to do film. how to be recording engineers and producers who are working in the industry today.
That's a blessing.
I've trained young people how to produce productions and coordinate stages and oversee events. Like I got, like, for real, there's a lineage. There's a legacy where I came from. You know what I'm saying?
That's a blessing.
She's trained so many worship leaders, young singers. Like we did this for a decade. When we talk about, we was in ministry like every single day actively for 12 years straight.
Wow.
Man.
We took refuge there.
We did.
Wow.
We were in the hospital. We were in the hospital, got operated on, and then became surgeons.
Come on now.
That's what
Come
happened.
on now.
That's what happened.
But again, look how many lives you guys
Yeah.
change coming together and being obedient
Yeah.
and doing what God had destined y'all to do. Because see, what I realize is that His promise don't get canceled.
That's it.
We can go detour. We can go do whatever we want to do. We go join the Army, Air Force,
That's
Navy. We can do whatever we want to do. But what God have for your life is going to be.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's going to be.
Yeah. No, and I think to all of y'all point, the most interesting thing about it is your obedience is really tied to other people as well. And I think that's the real responsibility. Like, because if you don't say those kids, you wouldn't be able to touch those kids.
Yes.
You wouldn't have been in that store to read that book, to go to that church to do this.
Yes.
So your yes,
Yeah, for real.
other people, and all the time I understand and finally realize my talents are not for me.
That's it.
Yeah.
If your talents are only beneficial to you, you're a loser.
Oh,
And I'm just gonna be free because
Yeah.
your talents are really for everybody else to enjoy.
I definitely.
use or lose.
Man, that's
listen,
it.
That's what it is.
I definitely
Use or lose.
I
That's
definitely
it.
agree with that. So let me ask you guys this. Okay, so you guys brought it together, bridged the gap. Y'all was in the hospital, so I'm sure a lot happened within those 12 years. And so fast forward to today, you know, you guys are now thriving. You know, you guys are now still changing lives. You guys are still helping people, you know, dreams come true, even with the Train to Catch Planes. And even with Korin, with your worship leading, you know, with the Crown of His Presence, you know, just blessing people, changing people's lives. It's just so amazing. So what I want to ask you guys, doing business together, because that's something, you know, and Antonio and I, you know, we've always done business, but doing business together with your partner hit a little different.
It does.
Because it's, you know, bringing, you know, the two minds together, bringing the two personalities, the visions, the creativity, especially when you both are creative, you know, it can be a little challenge. So share with the community, like, how is it for you guys, like,
How do y'all
working together
balance it?
in purpose in your marriage?
I feel like our biggest strength is we respect each other.
Love that.
I respect his education. I respect his expertise.
Yes.
I
That's good.
respect, you know, his words stay way heavy in my world.
Oh man,
I
that's
love
You know what I mean?
big.
I love that.
And
Could you say that again?
His words.
No, because that's
His
important to
words,
me.
Yeah,
It's
his
important.
words way heavy in my world.
Yes.
Because
So
what you didn't see, his
yeah.
chest, it stuck out a little bit when you said that. That's
Yeah.
important.
Oh, that was my
Say it
stomach
again.
going in.
Because I honor who he is. You know what I mean? And I honor the man he is. I honor, you know, his story, his life, where he's come from.
That's a blessing.
So
That's great.
I think for us, and I'm not gonna speak for him, but I believe he feels the same. So because of that, we're able to navigate in those areas that could be, you know, challenging. You know what I mean? Because again, he is a business owner, he is a director, so he's used to giving orders. And so there are times where I have to be like, babe,
Hey,
I don't work for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Calm it down.
Yeah.
Spread your eyebrows apart. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
change your tone a bit.
Right.
That type of thing. So we do work through those type things, but there are times that I would just receive it. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, keep it moving.
Yeah.
I picked the battles. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It was
That's
a lot of
maturity. That's
battles back
maturity.
to back.
Yeah.
But as we've grown, the
Yes.
battles are less.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I'm like, he is who he is. You know? So, you know, I kind of
Why you
gotta
laughing so hard?
keep it moving.
Yeah, because I can relate. So you know what, Korin, that's some good insight. And at the end of the day, it's the truth.
Yeah.
Especially with me, you know, working in business with my husband, you have to learn how to pick your battles.
Yeah, you gotta-
Everything
yeah.
is not to be addressed.
Yeah.
Everything doesn't have to be your way.
Yeah.
You have to learn to compromise, and sometimes you just take it on the chin.
Take it on the chin.
Take it on the chin.
And then we've learned harmony. Like,
Yes.
we at first thought
That's
it
the
was a
word.
balance. We thought like we've got to balance this thing.
gotta
You know what I mean?
balance it,
We
balance
first thought leave the office stuff at the office. We come to the house and we doing house stuff.
Right.
We figured that don't work.
us.
That
Yeah.
don't work for us.
Yeah.
No, that's
not
fine.
that's not
You gotta do what's
realistic for
right.
us.
That's
You know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
So when we at the office, we at home and at the office and at home
Yeah.
and at the office.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
And it's because the field we're in is very unique.
Yeah.
Our whole family is involved
Yeah.
in the business that we
Yeah.
are.
Absolutely.
Our whole
So it all
family.
come
So
together.
like when we talk the marriage, when we talk the family, and we talk the business, and we talk of life and harmony, it literally is a harmonious. We had to
Yeah.
learn how to play that chord
Yeah.
to make music with it for real.
Good deal.
Because when we was trying to balance it, something was up, something was always down. But when we learned how to make a beautiful melody
It's all
and
good.
turn that into a harmony,
Yeah.
now it's less. I'll say it's less. What's the word when things go
Clashing.
against each other? Yeah, like
Turmoil.
like turmoil,
Yeah.
clashing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just understanding who she is, just like she understand who I am. I understand who she is. She's my multiplier. You know what I'm saying? I put flour in her oven and she gonna bake a cake and put it
Yes,
on
sir.
the table. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
What I mean by that is any ideas I'm bringing, she always support every
And put
idea.
light to it.
Right.
Whatever. Okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm thinking. This is like I
Take
give
it
her
on.
flour and
She take it on.
She bake it. You know what I'm saying? But me and the thing is, I had to learn because she is a multiplier. And she is the one who puts that heat on it. I had to be very mindful in what I gave her.
Yes.
Because it's a double-edged sword. Whatever I'm giving
Talk
her,
about it.
it multiplies.
Yep.
Right.
So if I'm coming at her a certain way,
That's gonna multiply too.
it's multiplying too.
Right.
Her ground is fertile.
Right.
Whatever seed I throw,
It'll
whether it's a flower or a weed,
good analogy.
it's gonna grow.
That's
Yeah.
big though.
That's big.
It's whatever I put there.
And Brian, that's big for men to understand
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Because we do make our women who they are. Like he said, like what we give you guys is what you guys give us back in return. So like if you got a woman who's a certain way, look at what you're doing to
That's
make her
it.
that way.
That's it.
That's good. I think if and I think that's something that men and women can use.
That's true.
Because if you really just be conscious of that, you know,
Yeah.
that'll keep you where you need to be with your person and doing the right thing. And so at the end of the day, like this conversation was so good, so insightful. You guys dropped so many jewels.
Man, y'all rock, man.
For real. Y'all
rock.
dropped
Just to
some
see
real,
y'all go from that's
some
amazing.
real
man.
jewels. And the thing is, what I'm most excited about, this is my first episode ever sitting on a platform, starting it out with a whole different title, right? Because we're supposed to be talking about some whole
We
different
went
stuff,
somewhere else with
and it just went in its own direction. But you know what? One
That's
thing
okay.
about me, I'm so okay with that because I understand that the Love Rekindle does not belong to Margo Taylor. This platform is what God has given us to use us as a vessel
Yep.
to speak to His people. So I am sure that this conversation is going to bless more than one person. Is going to bless many because the conversation just happened, guys. Like the conversation just
I didn't even need this.
happened. We didn't even listen. The conversation just happened, and for the most part, I just want to say thank you guys for being open for this interview, and thank you guys for being obedient because this was not what we were supposed to be talking
for sure.
about. So I appreciate you guys just opening up and sharing so many jewels, helping couples understand the importance of just getting through things and really just sitting with things and seeing yourself in spaces and understanding that even if it is some person or this thing that you felt like you didn't complete and you want to go back and God is urging you to go back, maybe you should explore it. It's not lost. Because with you guys reuniting, you guys like magic right now. Y'all daughter is singing, your children are thriving, your marriage is thriving, your business is thriving, and you guys have done so much for so many people. So you got to know that it's up from here.
And I can tell y'all story is inspiring to me.
Yes. Wow.
Just to be able to just hear and see how people can endure and work through things is very encouraging for me.
Yes, it really is. Yeah. And so we're gonna go ahead and let you guys know how you can find Train to Catch Planes one more time because we need y'all to know if y'all need any of your production needs, you guys will know where to find it. So Brian, let's go ahead and let our audience know where to find you.
Y'all missed commercial in the beginning. Here we go.
Amen. I'm coming down from that conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey man, listen. If you need any video production, podcast production, social media content creation, listen. We're over here in the midst of building a media empire.
Yes.
We're destined to positively influence this culture through film, television, music, and digital content creation. How we gonna do that? By exactly what we're doing here. Building platforms. Listen, if you want to build your platform, hit me up on Instagram at I am Brian Christopher. It'll be across the bottom of the screen. I am Brian Christopher. Shoot me a DM and let's talk about how we can help you launch, grow, and monetize your vision.
Yeah.
So listen, I don't know about y'all.
Yeah.
But I was able to get the man from behind the camera to come sit with me on my platform, okay? It's a little hard to get the man from behind the camera, right?
Because he busy.
He busy. But him and his wife were so gracious to come sit with the Taylors.
that.
And we don't take that lightly, y'all. We appreciate you guys. And one more time, Korin, tell the people where they can find you. Best worship leader. Listen, guys.
Hands down.
Angelic. Go ahead and tell the people how they can find you.
Well, have you crying for no reason? I'm telling you.
You can find me on Korin Lane on all platforms. It's the same across the board.
Man, let me tell y'all something. I enjoyed this conversation. I don't know about y'all, but this conversation was really good and blessed me real good. And I'm sure it's going to bless you, okay? So thank you so much for joining us for this powerful episode of the Love Rekindle Show. We hope you were inspired, encouraged, and reminded that real love takes real work. And it's always worth it. A special thank you to our sponsor, Platinum Luxury Fleet, your premier black car and luxury transportation service. Whether it's date night, corporate event, or a red carpet arrival, Platinum Luxury Fleet gets you there in style and comfort. So visit their website, platinumluxuryfleet.com, to book your next experience. Until next time, keep loving, keep growing, and remember, healing starts at home. And the Love Rekindle is here to walk with you every step of the way. See you guys next time.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.